Good morning, everybody. 4:40 a.m. I'm on the road to the airport to pick up some local firefighter stuff here and deliver to a local fire that is uncontrollable so far. It's along the Spokane River, kind of between Tum Tum and in between 9 Mile. I forgot what the name of the fire is. I think they call it Spokane Lake Fire or something like that. Anyways, we'll see how it is. The Escalade is right behind us as well because we think that it might not fit. So I'm bringing help. I'm bringing help and a helper. Those of you guys who are never up at this early a.m., you know, like between 4 and 4:30, you're missing out on this beautiful sunrise. Extremely beautiful sunrise. Look at that. Okay, you guys want an update? All my stuff is not here still. I guess when brokers, customers do this, what the airline personnel tells me is, oh, one moment, I gotta answer this. So all the 50 pieces are not here yet. We're still missing 7. They're on a different flight that's arriving just a bit after 9 a.m. Right now it's 5:30 a.m. I'm already loaded and just waiting for a broker to figure out with their customer what they want us to do. Either I'm gonna just come back here around 10 and load them up and go, or they're gonna make me go unload this and then drive back here, pick it up at 10 and go redeliver and come back again. So I guess we'll see what's going on. Kind of weird, but I already promised we're gonna get this done. Today is actually me and my wife's 20th year anniversary. So, you know, it would have been nice not to be, you know, doing this load. And basically the original plan was to actually pick it up yesterday at 5 p.m. and deliver it direct. And when time came in the afternoon, we checked and they told us, hey, look at that UPS. They told us that, hey, some of them are not arriving until like 11 p.m. and this and that. And so this got broken down to into 5 or 6 different flights to come here. So that's why the whole delay is. I mean, I don't know how, you know, I think the broker's customer doesn't realize that whatever they ship these in is actually really small to fit on a small plane. So it's not like they could load up a pallet of however tall they want. It's not a military plane that can, you know, take tall shipments. This is totally different. Has to be all secure, 100%. Has to be in a certain box that they unload that box. You know what I mean? It's a process, certain way of doing things. But it's all good. Whatever they say, I'm open to it. You know, I already agreed yesterday that, hey, we'll just get it done. I mean, hey, I'm contributing to the fire department out, or, you know, the firefighters out here locally. Hey, maybe if I get it there quicker, maybe they'll put it out quicker, or are going to be able to save some more homes. And I want to be a part of that. I don't want people's homes to be burning down, people's land to be burning down, the state resources to be milked and, you know, used up if I can contribute. So I'm good. And either way, they're going to add a bit more money for me if I do have to come back. So I'm all good with it. Let's go show you guys what the boxes are and what it looks like with 50 pieces in here. There are just, I think 3, but they're further in there. This is 43 pieces. They're all mostly either this size box, more square one, or longer ones like these and just a bit skinnier. It's kind of oddball. So even to Tetris this, it's a little bit difficult. But hey, we'll fit it all. So keep in mind though that there is like 3 boxes of paper, but either way, 3 more boxes is not a big deal in here. 3 boxes of paper are in there on the side as well. But if you had 3 more boxes, I still have room to fit 7 more pieces. So either way, you know what I mean? It all fits like this, just so you guys know. And if you are a broker too that does these kind of shipments as well, next time a 192 Sprinter, just make sure that driver doesn't have too many belongings in the van. I folded up my bed, you know, whenever I load, it's usually, and it's more than 2 pieces, I always fold it up. So I have room from there to there, and you know, there's plenty of room for all that. Let's see what they say, what they want me to do. That's a cool view of the fog. Well, at least it was there, not anymore here. Okay, they wanted it there by 7. My ETA showing like 6:20, maybe 6:30. I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but somewhere by 6:30, sometime I'll be there. So I'll get it to them right at the time they wanted it by. I'd have no problem getting it there yesterday, but you know, flights got split up, flights got rescheduled, or whatever the heck that happened, that you know, that got done to get here. But it just kind of, I'm sure they're sad too that things are not going according to plan. And usually, like with these shipments, it's like it could be it's printers. There's a little bit of paper. Sometimes it's walkie-talkies, laptops, computers. I know TV screens, and I don't open boxes, so I don't know what else is in there. But maybe if you guys are firefighters and you know what's in these boxes, you guys can comment. That way I know myself next time what it is. But yeah, it's all kinds of, whatever the stuff is, it's stuff they need, obviously, because it gets flown here and everywhere else these guys set up at. So whenever there's a wildfire camp, that's where all the stuff goes. Here we are. Firefighters are having a meeting. It looks like 2 different groups. I'm gonna try to call my contact real quick on this and see where the heck they want me to unload at. Could be really anywhere around here, but I want to call and find out. I unloaded my first batch, went home for a couple hours, and then came back and just loaded up my second batch with 7 more pieces right here. TV screens, I believe these are, and then one more box like that. That's it. So they did add me some money to come back and get this again. So I'm happy, they're happy, and hopefully firefighters are going to be happy when I arrive over there. We had sort of wannabe rain the last 2 days, but it wasn't even rain. It wasn't even really. I mean, at my house, it didn't even. Basically, it was just kind of getting the air humid. That's all it did. It didn't even really stick to the ground and get the ground wet for whatever has been wanting to rain those last few days. But hey, it is what it is. It was cooler, so hopefully that helped. That helped the firefighters at least fight the fires in the cooler weather. Hopefully, you know what I mean, health-wise, and give them a little more strength and all that, so they're not overheating out there. But hard job, you know what I mean, trenching, doing all that stuff, digging around, cutting with chainsaws and all that. It's, yeah, not for everybody. That's why very few do it. Kind of like expediting. It's not for everybody either, and there's not many that do it. There's a lot that try, but the people that stick to it and persevere and overcome all the problems, all the hassles and everything else, there's not a whole lot of those. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's all good. All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Last time I went down there, it took me through some freaking, I don't even know how many miles of dirt road. I got there quick, but that dirt road, I don't know if I want to go to that dirt road again. I'll go this way again, but I'll figure out which way I want to go. I might just take the longer way. By a few minutes longer, if even that. I don't feel like driving that dirt road again. That's not my thing, not my style. Then you need alignment after the dirt road. So yeah, nobody's gonna pay for my alignment. Okay, done and delivered the second time. We good now. Here's some of these guys having a meeting again. Some of them are camping. Looks like water, tons of water there. Maybe the kitchen area is that way too, I think. So they've got all kinds of booths. It's like being at the fair, but not at the fair. And the smoke around here, I don't know which way the wind's blowing. There's no wind today, it looks like. Not from where I can see, you know, on trees and stuff. So I don't even know how far this actual fire is from here. Per Google, this whole road is closed all the way from Suncrest, but it's not, because I got here. Earlier it was trying to take me the back ways and trying to go through all these neighborhoods, but I just kept going and got here. Maybe I imagine it's closed further down there, but for now it's not on this side. So that's it for that load. 11:23 my time. Started the day at 4 a.m. Woke up, then got to the airport, loaded, brought it, came back home, waited for the second batch to arrive. They obviously added, you know, extra pay for that because, you know, it is an all-day event now. And now I'm going to go back home, which takes another hour or so to get back. And then that's, you know, going to be 1:30 in the afternoon. And that's it for me for today anyways. Tomorrow I'm actually taking off camping. So I'm going to be off until Sunday. Sunday we're coming back home, so anyways, I need to rest too sometimes, guys. I need to rest too sometimes. It seems like, you know, a lot of, like say my friends or the people I talk to that know what I do, a lot of them think that what I do is just, you know, you sit behind a computer, relaxed atmosphere, you know, hit some buttons on the keyboard, you look at a computer screen, you watch some movies through the day, and then, you know, when the afternoon comes, you just, you know, turn the lights off and, you know, go hang out, go do whatever and whatever and whatever. And that's pretty much it. You're not baking in the sun all day, you know, you're not getting worn out supposedly, you know, like contractors do. Well, I got news for you guys. Yes, I don't get worn out the same way in the sun as somebody who works outdoors and has the sun beaming on their head all day. Yes, not that way. But believe me, when you are up and you're working and you're starting your day anywhere between 4 to 5 a.m. every day for the last 11 years, it wears you out. By the time it's 11 or noon, you're inside your head, you got fog, you got blur, and you're already worn out. Trust me, you are. Because it's not just pushing buttons. We bid on loads every day. We'll sit on the phone all day long, also dealing with brokers. Non-stop, we check zip code to zip code, well, mileage, do the math real quick, hurry up and send the emails out. You bid these loads all day, non-stop, all the time. And you're never, like a guy like me, I'm never really off. I always have the phone with me. I always check the emails. I always respond to the emails, whether it's current load, if it's issues, especially if it's issues, getting loaded, unloaded, things like that. So I'm not trying to whine and tell everybody that, hey, oh, my job is so very difficult, please feel sorry for me. No, it's what I choose to do. It's what I do well, and it's something I have success in, and our drivers are successful as well. And, you know, just explaining to some of the people that think that, you know, being a dispatcher is easy. It's never easy. You're never off. Even on the holidays, you're never off because somebody's always out and about. Somebody's always, you know, dealing with some kind of an issue that you need to help out with. And you know, figure things out. So it's always go nonstop. So I'm gonna go to Zips right here. Here's a Zips. I don't know if I can fit through their drive-through or not, or if that's the drive-through, which way it goes. Don't know if my vehicle can fit, but I'm feeling a burger, and I'm gonna go home, work the rest of the day, and then in the evening get the RV out, wash the motor home, get prepared, get packing, everything packing, and come tomorrow morning we're gonna take off, and I'm gonna try to take as much good time off as I can. Dispatch is still going to be on call always looking for loads, always bidding for loads. I'm going to be, you know, still in the background as needed, as always, as I'm, you know, always there. No matter what, it doesn't matter. So, hey, that's life, you know. That's just part of, I don't know what kind of company owner goes and, you know, takes a vacation for a month or 2 or 3 somewhere, and, you know, is not a part of anything. I can only imagine, but I've never felt that, and I don't know if I ever will. To go, like, you know, for like, say even a 2-week vacation, say even 14 days, go out somewhere, it doesn't matter where, and forget about your phone, or maybe even leave it somewhere and not even touch it for, you know, at least 8 hours a day. Not even touch the phone. I don't even know what that's like. I've never felt that. Not since this business, but hey, it's okay. It's all good. So, no smoke out here. I don't know. It must be blowing the other way, or maybe they're, you know, maybe they're redirecting that fire where it needs to go. I didn't even really ask these guys. I saw that they were in a hurry. I saw they're sweaty. They're running around still, you know, putting things together. So I was like, hey, I'll get it done, and I'm out of there. You know, let them do their thing. So I got a friend who lives out here. He's actually going to be going camping with us too. Not with us, but to the same time, same campground. So I'll be asking him, because he actually sent a video. He heard the explosion and actually saw the fire starting whenever it actually first started. So I'll be asking him, how's it going? He knows better because he lives in this neighborhood, and he saw it with his own eyes and sent the video. God bless you guys. Take care. Be blessed. Hopefully you guys get your loads. Hopefully you guys are always loaded. Hopefully you guys have as little downtime as possible. And if you guys have employment questions, if you guys need special advice, what kind of van, things like that, Minect app link is down in the description. That's a guaranteed way to actually do either text with me, or you could do a video phone call. It is paid, but it ain't much. So it just puts people together with me that are actually solid, serious people, and actually are serious about, you know, getting into this business. So Minect app is down in the description. Email address is also down there. If you guys need help with something, hey, through the Minect app is how you can get me. The email, that could be iffy because, you know, it's the same email that we use for dispatch, so it can get lost, it can go to spam, it can get deleted, it can just be, you know, gone through and forgotten. So Minect is the best way to actually connect with me personally, and it's a 100% guaranteed way to actually speak to me personally through a video call or text, however you want to do it, or I can reply voice through that app as well. There's many ways to do it. So God bless you guys. Until next time.